rumble down to just stubs now. I had to do something about that. I don't know what I'm going to do about the fur, but I had to do something about the whiskers. Michael, hey man, good to talk to you. Wish you had Skype or something so I could talk to you ear to ear, But I'll tell you what I'm going to do this morning. I have a few mods to install, and you know how to install mods, so you're not new to any of this stuff. As far as the content manager goes, it's a very small XE, doesn't take up hardly any space at all. You always get a hold of Jody Parks for any kind of help like that because he's very brilliant and very easy to talk to. He's a nice guy, real nice fellow. He'd be glad to help you with anything like that. All of us would. So nobody's trying to force you to get anything. It's just that this the people that love Assetto Corsa as much as you and I do. Some of them are very brilliant people, and they know how to take things from and work them in such a way that it brings the game up to a place where the original developers just left it off. They wanted to get it out and launch it and get it out to make some money with the thing, which the stockholders would appreciate bringing money in. So they have a window of time. They have to put the game out or the sim out to where people can enjoy it and start making money. Well, they can't put all that stuff in the game or the sim, whatever the deal. So they launch it. So it doesn't have working lights, whatever. They'll get over it. So it doesn't have rain. They'll get over it. So it doesn't have night. So they'll get over it. So the weathers look washed out and half-assed. Who sees it at 100 kilometers an hour, right? A lot of things were half-baked about the game. But we took it because actually it had a great foundation. It was a wonderful sim. Everybody knew it was. Either you liked it or you didn't. Now take Project Cars 2. Now it's got all the bells and whistles, but I can't feel the car on the ground. I can't feel the tires touch the dirt. I can't feel it. It just has no feel to me. Whether my wheel is set up wrong, which it continually, every time I try to run the game, doesn't remember any of my settings for the G27, so it started from scratch every friggin' time. For me, that game's in the dust. I won't deal with that shit. The bells and the whistles aren't enough. Now, you add the bells and whistles to Assetto, and you got yourself one ass-kicking, wonderful experience that I don't see myself changing from that. I really don't. I don't worship it. You know better than that. But I do enjoy it. I've been playing Far Cry 5 the last few days, so that's why I haven't gotten any videos up. But this morning, I'm going to put a video up just for you. As I said, I've got a couple of mods to put on, like the new rain mod. The rain, the sound of the wipers, and the sound of the rain on the car. Now, these are brilliant people that put these up. Could you make one? Could I make one? I couldn't. You might be able to. I don't know how to do that stuff. I just do the half-ass stuff I do, and I don't claim to be anything other than a half-assed remodder. So let's get that up on the table. If I can add anything to somebody's life the way they would enjoy, that's dandy. There's some things I can cook in the kitchen, and there's other things that you would better have Aunt Molly cook. It's just the way it is. So with all that said, come on, Michael, let's go on in and we'll take a look at Assetto and see what we can do. I'll see if I can find out how big Content Manager is. I think it's only megabytes. I don't think it takes up any space at all. Actually, but what does take up the space is when you start adding the mods to the original Assetto Corsa main folder. There's where things start to get heavy, especially with the new tracks. And you're familiar with tracks. They go in the tracks folder. Well, the tracks folder takes up space, and that's in your main Assetto Corsa folder. The weathers are going to, they're not going to take up much. They'll take up some, but not much. Best thing I could tell you is if your SSD, which I've got 4 of them, I think, if your SSD isn't big enough to deal with this, you might want to think about Christmas coming. And you might want to, before you go and do all this stuff, get yourself an SSD with enough headroom to do something. let's go take a look. Come on. I can draw with you all day long, but come on. Let's say hi to the little fuzzy. Well, they're not fuzzy, but they're nice. We'll say hi to these guys who's now getting leaves again. Yay, look who's getting leaves. Yay, good for you, kid. Yay, you gotta say hi to them, man. If you don't be nice to the little kids, they think nobody loves them. No, everybody needs to look at their little face. Oh, he's crying. Don't feel bad. No, somebody's slug walked on you, a dirty bastard. Oh, he chewed the piss out of this one. Ha ha! We're going slug hunting later. All right, you guys, you're crying still. Poor little kid. All right, and there's a baby. There's a baby. Oh, baby, you gotta welcome the babies. Everybody gets welcomed when they're a baby, and these don't shit all over the place, so that's a good thing. All right, come on. This ain't ready yet, but it's getting ready. Take a look out there, man. Take a look at that. Oh, it's November looking. Why aren't we deer hunting, Humble? Because we gotta go help her. I told you I had a 67 Impala SS. Well, Big Billy turned me on to this metal. Now, this is pretty good size. This metal replica of one. And other than it not being the same color blue as mine, it had the same hood. And it's all metal and the doors work and stuff. If I don't break it or drop it on the ground. Isn't that cool? So what I'm going to do is take a photograph of the color of it. So I have the exact color, and I'm going to take a photograph of this and see if I can't put that on the 67 Impala that's in Assetto and do my best to recreate it. Now I can't make it rise like this and have texture, I don't believe, but I do think I can take a picture of that and put it on top of it, to do the best I can. I don't, obviously the other one's a 4-door. I can't do anything about that. And it doesn't have the nice fastback that mine has. I don't know if this opens or not. Oh, it does. Hang on a minute. Check it out. He's even got a spare tire. Well, you can't see it too good because the light is what the light is. But isn't that thing cool? Yeah, it's pretty good size. And it's heavy. It's got to go. It's heavy. It's made out of metal. All right, well, come on then. Especially to Michael Single Racer. Now, Michael, let's take a look at the old boy's machine here. You were asking me if I know what an SSD is. Well, I know you weren't being a peckerhead saying that. You just were honest, wondering if I did. Well, let's take a look at what we got for hard drives. Let's see. Some of these are parts of another, so it's hard to tell exactly how many there is. But there's quite a few, and there's removable ones. See, I've got 2 terabytes right here. I've got another terabyte right here, 931 gigs, 1.81 terabytes, and you can see these are both removable. They're my removable storage. This is 3 terabytes up here, and you can see it's only got 443 headroom. And there's a little partition part of it, I'm pretty sure. And then there's a little wee one over here. And here's obviously the operating system hard drive. Now, do you need this to be in 1080p so you can see it, or can you see it okay? You want me to do that for you, just for the shits and giggles? Let's just do that so I know that you can see what's going on here. It isn't, how much is it worth my time? Sure it is. I don't mind doing this at all. Let's just do this so you can see properly. And then I'll put it back because I can't physically get to everything else. There we go. Now give it a chance to behave itself, and we'll come right out of here for the time. No, there, you can see much better. It's well worth it. So this is what we have. So honestly, let's see, where did I put that? You know, forgive me. I was thinking to myself, where did I put the content manager? You know, quite frankly, I know it's not on the C drive. I know that for a fact. It's definitely not here. There it is right there, content manager. Okay, let's take a look at it. It's 15.6 megabytes. So you were wondering if it was big. Well, that might just be a README. Well, here it is right here. Here's your application. There's the README. Okay, what does the README say? An update package is available. Do you want to download it? Not right. Oh, Notepad? No, I don't. Just behave yourself. We're happy. All right. Unpack Content Manager XE anywhere. That's all. That's it. It's really easy. Can't get easier than that. Unpack it anywhere. It's better to use some not read-only locations so the app will be able to auto-update itself periodically, which it does. Don't forget to go to settings and install all the add-ons you want. I didn't include them in the main exe file, otherwise it would be too big. So Michael, put your worries to rest. I've got it in my documents folder and it is on my C drive, but it's a wee tiny program, so it's very small. As you can see, there it is, 16,049 kilobytes. It's a tiny little bastard, and it's been on here since the 10th of December 2017. So there's where we have that. So that should put your mind to rest. Now here is my launcher to Assetto Corsa Content Manager. It's just a little wee shortcut. That's all it is. So what do we do with this? Well, first of all, let's leave him right here where he was. Let's go to Steam. Let's open up Steam, bingo. If you'll notice, you come right over, here's your stock Assetto Corsa launcher, right here. You see nothing to do whatsoever with Content Manager, and you won't, because it's only going to launch it right from here, happy as a mouse. And that's the way it is. So, you can launch the stock one right from Steam like you're used to, or if you have a shortcut on your machine, you're welcome to do that. I'm going to minimize this because we're going to use it anyway. But now I'm going to come down. Well, actually, let's do another thing. Let's go to the GeForce Experience, and we'll open that up. Okay, fuck stick 1, so I'm not always humble. And we'll come over here to Assetto Corsa, and you can play it from here. And Assetto Corsa VR, you can play it from here. So here's a whole new launcher that you can monkey with this. All right? I don't know what... Mark is a favorite. Hide game. You know, so I was using the Far Cry launcher yesterday for Far Cry, and it was maximized yesterday. It doesn't seem to be today. I don't know what the deal is. Here's this piece of shit, which I would never. I ought to just uninstall it because it's worthless to me. But that's neither here nor there. Okay, let's get out of here completely. We're not going to need this for now. But let's just go to the Content Manager. I'm going to right mouse click to open up Run as Administrator. And I'm going to hit yes. For some fucked up reason, I need to do that so that this will update of its own accord. Now it does see all three of these Vegas. Now whether all three of the Vegas will actually work is yet to be seen. There's one that doesn't have the pipes, so that's an old one. There's one that does have the pipes, and so does this one. So I don't know why it sees them, but it does. And this car is awesome. And it just... Alright, let's stick with it. Here's all your Assetto Corsa settings right here. Everything you can do in Assetto Corsa is right here, under all these different things. Content Manager is right here. See, we're still under settings. They're different. You don't lose it. Custom shader patch, apps, uh, all the different things, content, appearance, uh, all of it, plugins, you name it. This has got amazing stuff. How much VRAM you're going to use, how much VRAM limitation. As a matter of fact, we can jack that right up, I would imagine. Zoom that bastard right on up here. Now, bobango, just like that. Um, VRAM limitation. VRAM, I've got 2 gigs. What the fuck? I've got a fuck house load of gigs. What the fuck? Let's jack that right up. What have I got? I got 24 gigs, I think. So let's just no wonder why the thing only runs so many cars. Look at that. I fixed it just like that. Babango. We're good to go. VRAM cache 1.47 gigs, 9.94 RAM limitation. Fucking A. There, we just changed up something wonderful. And so we go back to Assetto course. Now watch. Here, go back to this. Let's go to wait a minute. Let's go to here. Let's go to system. Let's go to controls. Here's your wheel. Now watch. You come over here, wheel. It's got Xbox, gamepad, keyboard, and mouse, and wheel. Okay. Over here it tells me what wheel I've got. G27. Here's all my shit right here. Now watch this. Now what if we go to axis? Now watch. I step on my gas pedal. See, watch this. See that? Look it. There it's off. You know it's off. I push a little bit and I don't see anything, but now I do. All this is adjustable with these sliders. I can watch, I can put the thing on. I mean, there it's running like a bastard, and I'm not touching the gas. I just roll this off until we don't have any. And now I can make it as smooth or as spiky as I want by moving this slider. Same thing with the brakes. Now watch. There's my brake. Boom. It can be adjusted a little bit because I hit it and it really does something. Now the clutch, I'm too close to this thing. Oh, I know why. I got to move my chair back just a little bit. I'm stuck on the rug. Okay. Clutch. As soon as I touch it, I got it so it goes very fast because, I miss gears like a bastard. But it comes off just as fast. It's very, very fast on the clutch. Now, as far as steering goes, look at this. Trust me, the moment you see that blue line moving is exactly what I'm doing with this. Exactly. So, it's just huge. It really is, Michael. I'm not bullshitting you. As far as audio, you've got all your different levels. I don't use much wind. I don't use much surface. UI, I don't give a fuck about. Opponents, sound. You make it the way you want. It shows you right here what you're using. Well, look, here's the different choices you have. All these fucking choices. Choices up the ass. High definition speakers. But mine should say this. I would think. So, all that to go back to, and instantly go right back to drive, and here we are. And here we gotta fetch the car we wanted to use because I was looking at the Pagani, but let's go to the Ferrari, and let's go to the Bone Tooth what we just saw, and let's not monkey with Applecross, but let's what was that with an M? It started with an M. Muzillo or yeah, right there, Mugello. All right, let's. Don't worry about it. Let's go to Mugello, and this is now. Watch. As easy as this is to get to your. See, this is the all 4 seasons. This can hit the friggin' trail for as far as I'm concerned. Here's your different mods. See right down here, if we come down to here, to Summer Night with Stars, fucking get that. It is fabulous. As a matter of fact, let's do this. Summer Night with Stars. Let's set this to 12. We're going to do the course right here. It's going to be nighttime. Never done it before. Let's see if it works. Now, if it comes up to a nice little screen, we're good to go. It looks like we're in good shape. It should be fine. Unless it says there's a problem with the fucking clouds. And if that's the case, I just have to dick with the time of day we're doing it at. Well, we'll soon see. Well, here we go. Don't look like night to me. Well, be that as it may. Now, the nice thing with with these cars, you can just run them. There's a general rule. You don't have to fuck with anything, they just run. Mine, I haven't learned how to do that yet. Alright, see these? Look. I look in here, this is a shitty view. Watch. Isn't that nice? Just fixed it. That one's not bad. The other one's trash also. No, I don't know, I'm sorry. It's not green. I want the gear. It's an amp. So you change it just like that. Instead of having to fart around with it, you got it squared away. Now, I don't like the personally. I don't use it. I like it. Right inside, I want to use it. Look, here's without lights. This is what you used to have for a setup. That's why this is as bright as it is, so you can actually still use it. So you can hear my voice better. But this is what the setup is like for you. You have no fucking lights. You've always wanted lights. Now we got lights. Here goes Pappy's Black Mamba. Mamba's got him. Let's try it. Holy shit, well, there's a little bit of turnaround now. Oh, fucking Longby. It's more like playing football than racing. That was all the balls. Holy shit. Why don't you? Direction there, Spiky. Fucking A. Well, right before your very eyes, you saw now there's nobody around to play with anymore. Now I go over to F3, boom, and I've got the drone cameras that he put in. Now, what do you think of this shit? Oh, another fuck up! Oh, right, guys, you got the idea. So, Michael, this video is just for you to show you, which is way the fuck too long now, but, and I apologize for any crude or nasty language. See this thing up here? Drop a car or something else here to open it in the Content Manager section. So you can take a mod, bring it over here, drop it on this, and bango, it opens it up and installs it. I mean, it's just sick how much stuff you can do. So there you go, my friend. Oh, that'll do it. That'll do it. That shows you everything you need to know. So I'm going to go back and play a little Far Cry 5 today, I think, after I get this video up for you. How's that sound to you, buddy? Who loves you, man? We all do, man. So take it easy, Michael, and I hope anybody else who got anything out of this will enjoy it. Bye-bye now.